willkommen zur 4. Folge von The Game of Thrones. Wir haben in der letzten Folge Garrett gespielt.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Und wir werden jetzt mit Mira Forrester weitermachen. Sie ist in King's Landing. Und wir haben ihr einen Raben gesendet und sie steht unter dem Schutz von den Tyrells. Und ja, wir spielen jetzt einfach mal das Kapitel und schauen uns erstmal hier um anscheinend. Die Ironwood Box, schauen wir mal rein. Mit Mira. Und ja, ich teile das Let's Play komplett auf, immer in die einzelnen Kapitel, also sind die Folgen natürlich unterschiedlich lang. Also ich cutte das jetzt nicht mal nach einer speziellen Zeit, sondern immer Kapitel für Kapitel, damit man schön drin bleibt. Also verzeiht, falls man ein Part kürzer wird als der andere. Und ja, wir werden hier den junkischen Coin.
Asher sent me this coin, to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Oh ja, können wir den aufheben? Nein. Ein unfertiger Brief. Okay, gucken bringt ja nichts, wir müssen ihn lesen.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Carved iron wood tree.
Ethan made this for me.
Der neue Lord Forrester Ethan mit seinen jungen Jahren. Da wird auch einiges auf uns zukommen, glaube ich. Boah, das ist schwer zu lesen mit dem Hintergrund. Highgarden Brochy.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Die hinterhältige Marjorie. Ich kann sie nicht leiden. So, schauen wir uns hier weiter in dem Raum um. Weil wir wissen eigentlich noch gar nicht, was wir so mit dem Charakter machen sollen. Deswegen schauen wir uns erstmal um, gucken, was passiert. Und
Wonders made
gucken uns
by
das
man,
Buch an.
by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Ja, weiß sie überhaupt schon,
I
dass...
hope to see them all someday.
Sie weiß noch gar nicht, dass Roderick tot ist. Oh. Okay, kann sich hier waschen oder ist das eine Feuerstelle? Eine Feuerstelle, glaube ich. Ja, Coal Brazier. Okay, ist eine Feuerstelle. So. Können wir hier noch in den hinteren Raum rein? Ja. Gucken aus dem Fenster und gucken mal, wo wir in King's Landing überhaupt sind.
I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Ach ja. Also ich bin immer noch von dem letzten Part gestern so storylastig war geschockt. So. Oh, da ist der Brief von der Mutter. Jetzt wird's interessant. Sie kennt ihn, glaube ich, noch nicht, oder?
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Ich bin gespannt, wie wir die Person, auf welche Art wir sie spielen können. Zum Ethan könnte so ein kleiner Joffrey werden. Garrett ist ein ganz netter. Und sie, schauen wir mal.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
Let him in.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Sind wir mal nett zu ihm, auch wenn er so schmuddelig ist. Kleiner Spion wahrscheinlich, scheiße.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright?
Wir sagen
If you
ihm
don't mind my
nichts.
asking, you seem
I'm
upset.
fine. Wir sagen ihm gar
I'm fine.
nichts.
Thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Kleiner Spion bestimmt. Ich hab so ein Gefühl.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
This is not a good time.
Perhaps you should come back later.
Of course, milady.
Nichts werden wir ihm verraten. Nicht ein Wort. Eieiei. Ein kleines Vögelchen. Oh, Marjorie.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Ich würde mich auf Tyrion
From the day you
freuen.
arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
I need your help.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course, and I will help you in any way I can. But there's another matter we must attend to first.
Oh.
You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford.
Okay, werden wir
Cersei herself
rausgeworfen?
cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Was?
She was very pleased with herself.
How did you respond?
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised
das
I would
wird
bring
schwer.
you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any
I will do
conflict
as you
with Cersei with
ask.
the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Okay. Da bin ich jetzt mal
See if
gespannt
the
auf
Queen Regent is
Cersei.
ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will.
I hope
You may
so.
feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
Oh, ich weiß nicht, was wir machen sollen. Wie sollen wir sie spielen? Das werde ich spontan entscheiden. Na, Tyrion. Der Beste.
You can do this.
Zudem sind wir nett. Okay, wir können nur ganz langsam laufen. Umgucken auch nur. The Iron Throne.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Kniel.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Okay.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Oh man.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here,
To
is
the
he?
one true
She is.
king.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
Oh, oh, oh.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. The girl is clever.
She only meant...
I don't care what she meant. I care what she said. I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the North.
If you would give her the chance to explain...
Perhaps she can explain why the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark for centuries. A house of traitors.
Oh man. They were
They
our
were the
wardens.
wardens of the
Das
North.
ist die Wahrheit.
We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good. And she would have us believe she didn't know which king she served. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He's a new
He is the
warden.
warden of the North, Your Grace.
Wir
He
können
is.
nichts anderes
And I
sagen.
the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Hm.
Old
Gut
allegiances are
aufgepasst.
not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual benefit.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you?
Sie mag uns nicht.
Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She
was
only
just
followed her
following her
heart.
heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so
Oh.
quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Ich glaube, Marjorie mag uns auch nicht.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond
Oh
question.
Mann.
And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
I won't
My
be
loyalties would
conflicted.
never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
Oh man, ich weiß es nicht. Was können wir... Die sind beide. I am sworn to my Lady
I
Marjorie.
must choose
Wir brauchen
Marjorie,
ihre
Your
Hilfe.
Grace.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Ja, sind wir.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl, but not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Oh oh.
Of course, Your Grace.
Wie sie guckt, war kein gutes Gespräch.
I'll walk you out.
Hey, wir können noch ein bisschen mit Tyrion reden.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Thank
These
you,
would be
Lord
trying times for your
Tyrion.
family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said.
Niemand mag Cersei.
It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly
I don't
entertaining.
like
I
Cersei.
particularly like her.
That was fairly apparent to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the
You
crown.
could
in
help
this
my
regard,
family.
Not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that?
Yes, I am.
It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight.
Oh,
3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
I hope we meet
The mere
again.
thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Oi, 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 oi.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking
Not
at
so
you as though you're
great.
nothing.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What?
What?
It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
Bester Mann.
I'm told he has a paramour,
He's quite handsome.
which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
To Joffrey.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Oh, sie ist böse.
Well,
We are just having fun.
We're sorry, my lady.
Warum nicht die Wahrheit?
this is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira.
Habe ich
I'm
mir
just glad
gedacht.
it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Sarah's right.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly.
Wir brauchen ihre Hilfe.
Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something
Okay.
important.
Jetzt müssen wir uns wahrscheinlich ask for help. Sie waren nett zu ihr. Wir müssen fragen.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
I prefer to speak alone.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
Niemand braucht Spione. Niemand.
Go on. Ask.
Can you stop Ramsay?
Please, Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath to see my brother bend the knee.
Ramsay? Roose Bolton's bastard.
I fear
Oh,
my
yeah.
family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown...
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
I will be in your debt.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't fear Cersei.
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother.
Oh yeah.
Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Oh yes. Hat sich gelohnt, die ganze Aktion, um Marguerys Aufmerksamkeit zu beherrschen. Und damit war es auch mit dem Part. Ich hoffe, euch hat's gefallen und lasst einen Kommentar und einen Daumen nach oben da und wir sehen uns das nächste Mal. Ciao.